Some 80% of our row crop fields in Tennessee were just fine last year. No dicamba issues at all. However, dicamba drift by wind and fog did have some impact. This is what damage looks like. The leaves on the soybeans curled up and yield diminished. Still, dicamba will be used this year.
It's going to be used on a record number of acres. So roughly 75–80% of the cotton and probably 80% of the soybeans in the state of Tennessee will be Xtend.
Xtend, spelled X-T-E-N-D, is a trade name for the gene that provides cotton and soybeans their tolerance to dicamba. That way you can spray a field without damaging the crop.
Larry Steckel, UT Extension weed specialist, wants to make sure farmers use dicamba properly. He led dozens of certification sessions around the state, including this one in Loudoun County. And all total, more than 2,000 Tennessee farmers were certified.
Explaining really a lot of the new regulations that have been instilled on it, both from the EPA and also the state has added some more regulations, trying to help steward this product.
Dicamba has its supporters who believe it's an effective way to kill weeds.
But the dicamba is basically the silver bullet per se. It's all we have left, so we don't want to lose dicamba.
Yes, dicamba is a very good tool if used in the correct way. Pay attention to all the label rates and time of application and all your neighbors' fields, and because it can drift. Everybody knows that.
John LINDAMOOD is one of Tennessee's largest cotton producers, farming in Lake County. He attended this meeting, which included a dicamba session. Cotton farmers have seen their herbicide costs triple in recent years, and that's why it's important to know what you're doing with dicamba.
Using it responsibly and trying to get the requirements where they need to be so that we can both control the weeds and not trespass on our neighbors.
Tennessee was fortunate last year because we had plenty of rain on crops, which allowed most soybeans to recover from dicamba drift damage with little to no yield loss. Had it been drier, yield losses could have been more substantial. But good weather is never a guarantee, and if farmers want to avoid damage this year, they'll need the right training. This is Charles Denny reporting.